I'm now at the part of the script where I need to start adding some B-roll. So what I want now is my pixels shot or my additional footage. So I'll go to plus, your media, go down to the person drawing their little plan out and drag it onto the second layer. And usually, right, I don't start the clip at the cut. I drag the clip to just a few frames before the cut so that it's not really noticeable that the sentence was split in two. They're called L cuts or J cuts. It's just bringing the audio in or the image in before you actually see or hear the shot. It's just a kind of professional trick. Latest online course. You'll learn how to plan an excellent video in 8 simple steps. Great. So I can just either split that and delete that, or else I can undo that, minimize the timeline and drag this back. Sorry, I should have undid the cut, but 2 ways of kind of cutting. Then I also had another guy who's filming, drag that down, go to the end of it, shorten it a little bit. This is quite a long part, so I'm talking about filming and presenting to camera. So I think I got 2 shots of him. Yeah, in one he was just setting up the phone, and in the next he was presenting to camera. And then in this part I'm talking about editing, so I got a screenshot of the rush timeline. So I'll just drag that down there now. And then I've no idea how this is going to look or sound. I'm just going to see. Online course. You'll learn how to plan an excellent video in 8 simple steps. How to film like a pro with your phone and present to camera with more confidence. And how to edit videos together using affordable, beginner-friendly software. And then sign up to our newsletter. So I'll just bring in the Vid Academy website. Sign up to our newsletter at thevidacademy.com and be one of the first to find out. I'll just lengthen that so that it covers the cut a bit more. And be one of the first to find out when our course is ready for enrollment. Okay, so that is the B-roll. Added, trimmed, and again, I can do any of these things to the B-roll. Like I can change the positioning. Most of the B-roll that you download from online doesn't have any audio attached. But in the event that it does have audio, like Noreen, because all of your B-roll or cutaways will have audio, you might have to turn down the horses. It is nice to hear a little bit of B-roll. Like on the news, you know, you can kind of hear the traffic or the people's footsteps and stuff, but just a tiny bit, and probably less than you think it should be when you first start out. So you can mess with that. You can also add colour. She's not as colourful as I am in my one, so I might change her. I might decide that to make her a little bit, or I might make all the cutaways kind of magenta tone so that they all feel part of the same kind of sequence. So then it kind of looks like that purpley background. It's kind of now matching and more fitting into my shot, but you could mess with that stuff all day long. I don't need to speed any of them up. And then transitions I will talk about in a second. So we've organized the files, we've added and trimmed our A-roll, we've overlaid and trimmed our B-roll. Next up, I want to add some music. How are you feeling about A-roll and B-roll for now?
Bit overwhelmed, yeah, but I think it's going to just take fiddling around, you know, to get it. Yeah.
It does. And you know what? It's more important to know what you can do than kind of, you know, like seeing the step by step. And you'll be given the recording of this as well, so you can go over it in your own time. Yeah. And then what you can do is take it step by step. Take it A-roll first, then take B-roll, then, you know, so going through the whole thing. But hopefully you can see how good it is to have such a cohesive plan. How quickly it makes the edit come together. I don't have to make any big decisions in the edit besides color and improving stuff because I'm following the plan. Whereas before I would have dragged a 1-hour interview into the timeline and tried to cut it up and then tried to record. Oh God, it was just so messy. But now I'm like, it's Tetris. I'm just fitting blocks into where the blocks go, and that's as easy as I can make it. Yeah.